Hey. Hey. Lucian? Did he seriously just... He can't be. Lucian. Lucian, get up. I can't believe he'd fall asleep. Lucian. Ugh. What was that for? Seriously, Sparrow, you need to not rely on your fists every time you want something done. You really shouldn't be sleeping right now, so I shouldn't even have to wake you up. I'd rather you not ruin my face with your fists. Seriously, Lucian, I understand that you're a bit of a narcissist, but there are more important issues right now than the well-being of your face. For example, you're supposed to be helping me take down the... What are you looking at? You're not listening, are you? Lucian, what has gotten into you? There's nothing over there. Ugh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Let's just hurry up with the tent and then return to Shadow. Huh. This place is kind of... like the farm from before. I hope there's no zombies. Girl. Well, this is my grandpa's farm. Thank you all again for saving my life. Oh, and just so you know, there's a fox that wanders around the area scaring off crows. It's technically wild, but my grandmother mistook it for a cat and adopted it a few winters ago. Why are we even here? Like, is that really important? I thought we were in a hurry to get to Albion. Hey, Simone? Is it really okay for us to be here? Aren't we in a hurry to get to Albion? Well, we are, but Shadow doesn't appear to be in a hurry. so everything should be fine. Well, are you sure? Sparrow said it would take 2 days to get there. Aren't we getting off the path? Isn't someone in trouble, like that Katie girl? Last night was definitely a mess, but we've got a day left. And if we carry on through the night, we'll get there before they raise the gate. And way before the sun even rises. But it's not going to be that hard to get in. Oh, wait, but in the night? Like, what if there's like zombies or monsters or something? Oh gosh, I don't think I could deal with more of that. Oh yeah, we rescued you two from that abandoned farm. Don't worry, we're too far from the swamp for there to be zombies at this one. Oh, that's good. Well, at least one's controlled by the witch. Oh, so there could be zombies. This must be her grandparents. Willow, what are you doing here? Who are these? We are knights from the city of Sheen. We are investigating the recent attacks occurring between Sheen, Albion, and Lapix. We ran into your granddaughter on our way to Albion. It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. Yes, they saved me from some who were at the bridge. What? You were attacked? Where is your brother? Why isn't he with you? He's at the Knight Academy. What? You came here by yourself? What if you were killed? Willow, my dear, how I've missed you, sweetheart. When did you get here? A few minutes ago. The Knights brought me... Grandma? Can I help you? Avi, it has been such a long time. How have you been? Avi? I've missed you so much, seeing you now. Remember the flower blossoms falling from the trees in spring? Oh, and all the leaves in the fall? Your cloak reminds me of the color they'd turn. Oh, Avi, I've missed you so. I've missed you too? You haven't changed a bit. Will you be teaching in the tower tonight? Tower? I would love to visit you at the Boiling Mist Tower tonight, but I have to be at the inn. The inn? Do you mean like the one in Albion? Oh, you kidder. Albion is miles away. It would take months or so to get there. And it's such a tiny settlement. Oh, but if you were teaching one of your magic classes, I would attend. I'm sorry. I think you've mistaken me. Remember, this old woman isn't quite herself. Don't ignore her words, but avoid saying anything which might put her off. What she says might be important. That is, I was going to say I'm not going to be teaching any magic classes, because we've got an important investigation to take care of. An investigation? Oh dear, has something happened? You said you're from Sheen, correct? What could they possibly need from a talented High Wizard of Darwin? I'm afraid the reason why Abby is present with us is confidential, but I'm grateful to see that Willow is in safe hands. Now we must be going. Tell the innkeeper I said hello. Oh, you are so handsome. You must be the Lord Knight of Sheen. Such a handsome young man. And I will. She'll be so pleased. Thank you, milady. Your face is timeless. Your husband is quite lucky. Oh, we aren't married yet, but you're right. I thought, aren't they? Oh, this must be more of that craziness, huh? We must be off now. You should stop off at the logging camp for a drink before you reach Albion. They are such nice folks. Thank you. Now, let's move on. Ugh. That bar smells so bad. Like, I understand that Jennifer and someone are hungry, but no, I'm not going back in there. Oh my gosh, just, it smells better out here, although it smells like wood shavings, but yeah, no, that just smells so bad. Okay, so I should be careful of that, but I wonder if Shadow's noticed that. I should go ask him. I mean, Gale's not with us. I mean, he's not inside. I'm not sure who someone was talking to inside, but he's not out here either, is he? He's not over there. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. I thought he might be, but I mean, he's really not. Well, hey Shadow, do you know where Gale is? He's sort of gone. Are they? Yeah, I mean, he was with us when we went over the bridge, wasn't he? They were, weren't they? I suppose I must have mistaken their presence for a treat. What? Isn't that kind of mean? Gale can take care of himself. They also prefer to move around on their own. It would be cruel to keep them around against their will. But, okay. So, Gale isn't a bandit, is he? I mean, when I asked him before, he said, if you wish to make that connection, I will not argue or deny you, but no, Gale is definitely not a bandit. They are simply a friend I called on to help me find the three of you. I wouldn't be surprised if they won't be back till the next time I call on them. Oh. Well, I guess I don't know if we'll be seeing him again anytime soon, but since I'm out here, I see. But, Shadow? A mind full of questions can never answer itself. Don't fear thinking for yourself. Does that mean you won't answer my question, even though I didn't ask? No. I lied to prevent the old man from getting heated. As bandits, it's best to have a lie in your back pocket to keep yourself safe. You never know who is in earshot. If any guards walking the path... No. I lied to prevent the old man from getting heated. As bandits, it's best to have a lie in your back pocket to keep yourself safe. You never know who is in earshot. If any guards walking the path or a band of travelers were to overhear us, it would be better to lie to them than tell them we're bandits. So, you told them that we're knights from Sheen, so they won't think you're bandits? That doesn't really change the fact that you're bandits. Unless people don't know what knights from Sheen look like? I don't think lying is the right thing to do. Most people around here won't. However, you don't know the life of being a bandit, so it's okay. To explain, Fort Lapix and the city of Sheen are at war. In fact, Sheen is at war with Pedora. I want to say that Pedora isn't at war with anyone, but, you're really starting to question your past. The Queen of Pedora, Quinn, was a friend of yours. I really want to know how you do that, but yeah, she was. We grew up together, but when the prince, the heir to the throne, chose to marry her, we lost touch. I thought we were close, but then again, I'm starting to think a lot of what I thought was real while in Pedora was a lie. Long ago, they said we were at war with Sheen, but the last I'd heard we'd won. Pedora does have a certain image to maintain, at least within its walls. Outside, however, reality is quite different. Sheen, for example, has refused to give in to Pedora. That said, the war between them has been at a standstill for quite some time. I see. Well, I'd like to know more about the truth outside of Pedora, but for now I have some far more important questions. Who are the Darwin Knights, and why did I say we were Knights of Sheen? Yes, also, why that old woman kept calling me Avi. Remember what we spoke about in my tent? About the war between Pedora and Darwin? And how it took Pedora some time to collect its winnings from the war? Yes. I was about to tell you about the neutral group known as the Black Order, although originally it wasn't neutral, but it was an order from Darwin long ago, and no longer exists in this region since the falling. The Darwin Knights and the Black Order were two different groups of power under one roof, so to speak. That is until the Black Order was taken over by a new leader, prior to the defeat of Darwin, but post the fallout between Darwin and its subjects. This is going to be a long history lesson, isn't it? And we really need to be getting to Albion. Is there really any time? There is always time. Time never goes away. It simply passes. Don't worry about it. I'm aware of it, and we won't be here for too long. As our conversation was interrupted, I feel I owe you my time. You guys saved me, remember? You don't owe me anything. If anything, I owe all of you. Some would agree with you, but I don't. Also, I would avoid telling people that. Some will take advantage of such thoughts. In fact, that was the reason for the Darwin Knights and the Black Order being two separate groups. One owed something to the other? Kind of. The Knights of Darwin felt that those within the kingdom of Darwin owed them for protecting them, instead of it being their job, and the job they chose. This created tension between the civilians and the guard, and led to the creation of the Black Order, a group superior to the kingdom's knights, who set out to help people selflessly, so to speak. So to speak, meaning that wasn't the case? I'm afraid so. Members weren't chosen because they were selfless. They were chosen because they had influence and weren't royal. The royal family believed that by giving these people this power over the knights, the civilians would return to their lives, not realizing the kingdom was falling in on itself. So, if this was 1,000 years ago, why did that woman think I was the knight, or I guess, high wizard of this Darwin kingdom? Your last name is Avisal, correct? Yeah. It's your first name backwards. This is a common practice, which major kingdoms do with children they have taken from smaller villages or from cities they've taken over. They would get the children's first name and turn it backwards as a mark on their impure heritage. It allows those watching over them to keep track of them as they move around the kingdom. I didn't know that. So, what you're saying is I wasn't born in Perdora? That explains my memory of... How is... You're okay, Lavisa. Really. Take a deep breath. That old woman might have a long story to her past as well. That girl said she hasn't been herself. It is possible she recognized you as someone else because someone connected to you knew her. Shadow, how do you know this stuff? I mean... You seem to know everything, and I don't know what to make of it. I believe you, and yet... Continue. Okay, I can vaguely recall only a few things. A few days ago, I was cast out of the only home I've ever known, or at the very least, the only one that I can remember. Before that, I can't recall questioning anything except never wanting anyone to take my cloak away. I don't even remember why it's important to me. There is so much I don't know about the world outside of Perdora, and I've never questioned it. So, what I would really like to know, do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I can't remember anything?